Hey guys, what's up? It's Lodash here, and today I'm playing Getting Over It. So I have made it to the top 5 times, but uh, I just thought instead of doing Minecraft, I would just
There's no
do
feeling more
this
intense
and
than
see
starting over. If
how
you
well I
deleted your
do
homework the day before
for
it
the
was due,
video,
as I have,
because I
or
was
you left your
messing up
wallet at home
horribly
and you have to go back
constantly
after spending an hour in the commute.
when
If you won some money at the
my
casino
last run.
and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then
So
immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then
I
later
had
discovered
like
that they just returned to their original view.
a
Starting over is harder than starting up.
the what was
You're
it?
not
I
ready
think
for that.
20
Like if
something,
you've already had a bad
26
day,
or
and what
so
you're about to go through might
minute
be too
run
much.
as my first
free to go away and come
successful
back.
run.
I'll be here.
Then I got a 43, 218s,
Alright,
and
thanks
a
for coming with me on this trip.
33, I
I'll
think.
understand if you have to take a break at any point.
I think
Just
those
find a
were
safe
my
place to
5
stop and
runs.
Quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress always.
Because
even your mistakes.
what I tried to do
This
was,
game is a homage to a free game.
after an
from
hour,
2002 titled
I
Sexy
fell
Hiking.
from
The author of that game was
the
Jazuo,
ice
mysterious
mount.
Czech
No,
designer who
after
was known at the time as the father
I
of
fell
B
from
games.
orange hell.
B games are rough assemblages of found objects.
From
Designers
orange,
slap them together
so
very
yeah,
quickly and freely.
orange hell.
And they're often
I lost
too
all my
rough and unfriendly to
progress
gain much of a
after
following.
my
They're
first
built more
hour
for
of
the joy
playing.
of building them than as polished products.
I then went for 30
In a certain way,
minutes
Sexy Hiking
and
is the perfect embodiment of a B game.
fell
It's built almost entirely out
from
of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a
Where
mountain
was
with
it?
a hammer.
I
That
didn't
act of
distract you
climbing,
from the
in the
dialogue.
digital world or in real
Trying to
life,
talk.
has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every
gonna do
pixelated
one cheat
obstacle in
here.
Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would
Dang it,
usually turn
I
out
had
to be
it.
unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas, and that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world. And for the most part, that hasn't happened, because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context, and once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
What am I doing? I've never done that
Over
before.
time, we've poured more and more refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you could build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted. There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels,
the
scam
benefit of the
magazines,
speed
green
I'm going
screen
and
Shia
having the
LaBeouf,
sound
banned
on.
stuff scenes on LiveLeak. Facebook's got
I'm
lifelike bots
getting
with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor
constant
Swift
dialogue
mashups,
that
car crash epic
instead of
failed GIFs,
any
Russian
silence.
dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
This game has taught me
Everything's
my
fresh for about
mouse
6
pad
seconds,
is so
until some newer
small.
thing
I'm
beckons, and we hit
constantly
refresh.
running on the edge
And
of my
there's
mouse
years
pad.
of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight. In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it. Why make something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
I always get my hammer stuck in
When
this.
games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle, some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you, you're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat.
No, wait.
Now I know, most likely you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you, like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too. But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated. An orange is sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice. It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
Is there an easier way to do this jump? Because I see that hook, but that hook's not how you do it, right? That's in the wall. Oh, the dialogue finally caught up to where I am. Yeah, I'm definitely not a speedrunner
this far, endured
at
this
this.
much. Every wisecrack, every insensitivity.
Normally I don't accidentally launch
Every
there.
setback you've forgiven me is a kingly gift that you've given me.
What am I doing? Just take it slow. I have that issue where sometimes I'll just not go slow and I'm constantly thinking, why am I not going slow? I'm not trying to speedrun, I'm just trying to get to the top of the mountain. But yeah, I was trying to do another one of the Minecraft maps. I think I'm on to double jump. But I decided, nah, let's just do this. But I don't know where I got insane my first run. So like my first run was I played 60 minutes and fell from Dendring
You just
hell.
lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a
My
real punch in the gut.
Then I got off, took a break, came back on, and played 30 minutes, fell from the ice hill somehow. Like, almost never fall from ice hill. I'll get stuck on it, but normally I don't lose all my progress from it. And then I decided to go and just try for the top hat trick, which I spent quite a while doing and could not get the glitch to work. So I gave up because I felt like I was getting a lot of control over my movements and stuff. And just decided to do a run and beat it in 23 minutes actually going for it after maneuvering the hat that for that long. So my first run technically took a couple hours, but my first run also did it from the falling in the water to the end in 23 minutes, so I'm not too upset with that. And then I got... That didn't actually count towards my achievements though, because Steam crashed before while I was playing, I guess. Because it just wasn't open. And then I opened Steam, did another run. I believe that was the one I got the 43 minutes on. Or somewhere around there. And that also didn't count as my Steam as achievement progress. So I had to fully restart my game, which isn't hard
We
in
have the
this,
same
but
taste, you and
I
I.
realized,
It's not ambition.
yeah, I had to
It's
restart my
ambition's
game
opposite.
to
An
actually...
obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in for you.
I hate this bucket. Also, this part. I was able to flawlessly grab that and launch over multiple times, and then whenever I was playing with my friend, I wasn't able to do it anymore. So I'm not doing that again. I'm just gonna go up here and launch. And now for the annoying part, because I'm nearing the end, but I can spend ages stuck here for some reason. Sometimes slow works, sometimes fast works. Today, fast worked.
Have you thought about who you are in this? Are you the man in the pot, Diogenes? Are you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer? I think not. Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow, nor the man, nor the man's hand. In this you're his will, his intent, the embodied resolve in his uphill ascent.
So fast was working, but now... Now I'm thinking slow. Dang it! I've not fallen from that middle point in a long time. Normally once I reach here, I only fall back to here, never further. So let's just take it nice and slow. It looks steeper, but it actually is way more stable than the previous area. Because isn't there invisible little divots in all of this? It's just... I don't know where they are, and I always struggle at getting them.
Now, you've conquered the ice cliff, the platforms, the church, and the rectory, the living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside. You've learned to hike. There's no way left to go but up, and in a moment I'll shut up. But let me say, I'm glad you came.
I don't know why I struggle at this tower. But I always struggle at this easy bit. Dang it. I didn't get a good long. I don't have control fully. I think that's my issue. I can't launch myself perfectly up. I always go towards or away from the tower. I never just go up. Alright, here I can play it safe. Because right here, you just launch yourself off. It doesn't matter what you do now. Just don't launch yourself down. So I'm just going to take this part slow, because I don't know how to maneuver through the asteroids easily.
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far. I give it to you with all my love.
Oh no.
Dang it, I'm doing the worst pathing. I feel like I've never struggled this much in the asteroids. And we'll just get the time. 17 minutes, 27 seconds, and 177 milliseconds. So I managed to actually get my best time in this run. Nice. I beat it by like a minute and... what was my previous times? Alright, my previous best time was 18:45. So, I'll take that. I'm actually happy with that. Quick video, and yeah. I don't know why I decided to play this game. And now I'm stuck having to get this to 50. Because I'm trying my best to get 100% in every game I play. And that's just gonna take a while because I don't know how to speedrun this. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace.